Jason Garrett here on the Highlanders Sports Network after NJIT defeats FGCU 1-0 for their program record 10th win of the season. They move into first place as well in the ASUN women's soccer standings. I'm joined by head coach Allie Nick, as well as Amelia Sapirman, who recorded the shutout in net, and the player who scored the game-winning goal in the 52nd minute, Nicole Lowley. And Nicole, we're going to start with you. You come in off the set piece with Ariana giving the ball right in front of the net. You get your head on it, it goes in. What were your thoughts immediately after you scored that goal?
I just actually felt like it was an amazing feeling because all my teammates were rushing me and like everyone was just so emotional because this game meant so much to the entire team. Like this was our goal, to make a statement this year in the ASUN and obviously make the tournament. And Florida Gulf Coast is obviously like one of the most well-known teams in our conference, and to beat them is just an amazing feeling. And like after I scored, I was just like surrounded by my team, and just there was we have a chance, like we're proving it, like we're doing what we wanted to do, like we're achieving our goal, we're doing it. Like it was just an amazing feeling.
FGCU, you mentioned that they're one of the top teams pretty much every single year in this conference, so the plan was clearly to try and hold them off the board as long as possible, and so a lot of defensive responsibilities for both you and your teammates in that back line. What did you come in mindset-wise needing to do in this match?
It was honestly just a team effort. Like our defensive shape, our offensive players didn't step high because they were holding back, and then our midfield was making sure like they were tracking runners, and everyone had to communicate their lines, and it was just we just knew like to win this game it had to be a team effort, and our lines were connected. In the first half, to have a 0 on the board was huge, and then just we did our job. Everyone did their job. Yeah.
Everyone obviously did their job and got the win over FGCU. Nicole, congratulations on the game-winning goal. We're now going to turn to Amelia Sapirman, who recorded the shutout. I don't know if you know this, but that is the record now, 12 shutouts for your career. That is a new NJIT record, but obviously it was a team defensive effort against a really talented offensive team, but anything that was in the air, it turns out, into the box. It seemed like you were all over everything. Did you come out with a different type of focus today?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Coach always challenges me in every game, really, to own my box. And today, more than ever, was definitely a statement for us. Like, our entire back line, we were solid on corners and everything. But definitely when the ball was in the air, I was trying to get anything I could on it so nobody on the other team could. Because shutouts, obviously, those are the biggest thing for defense and goalkeepers. Keeping the ball out of the net, that's our job, that's our goal. And today was just a great one.
After the loss to Lipscomb here to open up ASUN play, you've now won 4 consecutive matches in conference, the first 3 of which on the road, and now the upset here. What is the feeling around this team now that you're on this win streak?
Business as always, honestly. It feels great and all, but we know that there's still a job to be done. We know that each game comes and goes, and this is a great feeling. We're going to live it up, but we still have to look forward to Sunday as well. So we've still got a job to do, and we're going to just enjoy it and keep moving forward.
Well, congratulations to both of you. Good luck against Stetson next match out.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now we're going to turn to head coach Allie Nick, and program record 10 wins now. You just beat the 5-time defending conference champions. You heard from both of your players. It was a team effort defensively, and the moment of brilliance from Nicole Lowley there, taking advantage of not only a great pass from Ariana Gerber, but the hustle from Fiona Wright, who's been so good for you to set up that goal. How proud of you or your team today?
I told the girls I'm speechless for once, probably, because, that's a very good team that we just played today. They have special players on their team, and we knew we weren't going to have the ball most of the time. So I challenged the girls. So when we get the opportunities, you have to make the most of it because they're not going to come very often, and that showed. And I think as soon as we got into the attack, the girls were hungry. And then afterwards, everyone it took to defend. Everyone stuck to their jobs. The players that came off the bench kept the level going. And I think every single player that was on the field and on the bench today was dialed in and focused, and that's all we asked for them.
And you did bring in several substitutes, as FGCU did, to try and get the fresh legs in. And you mentioned those substitutes. There was no drop-off in the level when you brought in players like Nima Liverpool and Brooke McGee and other players like that.
No, absolutely. There was no drop-off at all with those players, and I think that helped us keep that shutout, to keep the fresh legs because they had a track. We asked a lot of our players today, and to have them consistently showing up and playing right now, I said that's why this is a special group, because any given day, any player can step up on this team, and that's what we need.
A couple of weeks ago, you played Lipscomb here, lost 5-1. You had a meeting with your team on the field. What did you say in that meeting? Because now, since then, you've won 4 in a row, and you're the hottest team in the conference.
We just knew, that wasn't what we wanted to play like. We knew going into it that wasn't us. It's a very good Lipscomb team, and they capitalize on their chances. They're going to run the table as well, too. But after that, I think we had to refocus and realize what it's going to take for us to succeed. And I think that was the biggest thing for us moving forward is we can't be a team that we're not. We had to play who we are, and that was who we are today. We're a team that's going to grit it out. We're a team that's going to battle consistently. And now we're a team that we take pride in shutouts, and I think that's what our program's built on.
Well, speaking of building a program, 10 wins now, most that NJIT women's soccer has ever had. What does it say about the state of this program, this victory today over this opponent here at home, with the effort that really represents how you want to play? What does it say about the direction and the state of this program?
I've been a part of a lot of teams with conference championships and whatnot in my past. I said to the girls, this is probably the best one that I've had because of where we were to where this program came in 3 short years is phenomenal. I think even taking the job, I knew this school and program had a lot of potential, and now you're seeing it. We have kids that are believing into our culture and buying into our culture, and that's what it takes to build that. Every day you need those kids that are buying into what you're putting out there, and I think it's showing, it's paying off all their hard work that I've challenged over the years for it, and we're not done. Why can't we? From day one of preseason, I said, we don't want to just make the conference tournament. Why can't we make it a run in it this year? Every day when we show up and we're having down days, that's what we keep reminding ourselves, and today we've showed that.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the victory today. Good luck going to Stetson, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thank you very much.
That's head coach Allie Nick following a 1-0 win by the NJIT Highlanders over FGCU. They move into first place in the ASUN women's soccer standings with 12 points, and they also record their program record 10th consecutive win. They'll be back in action on October 13th, Saturday afternoon, starting at noon, right back here at Kean University. We'll see you then on the Highlander Sports Network.